Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly forecast, your weekly energy reading. I'm going to pull some angel cards for you right off the bat, and this one jumped. You have the number 611, communicate. Communication is going to be very, very important for you this week, Pisces. So make sure that you are having clear communication. Make sure your thoughts are clear. Make sure that you are letting people know exactly how you feel. Don't leave anything in question, or don't let there be any gray areas around your communication with people. Just make sure that you're understood and that you are understanding what they are trying to tell you as well. Speak from your heart. It's time for you to open up your heart and be vulnerable and let people know that you care. That's going to serve you well this week. Let's pull one more card for you all. Get this one. Okay. 900 affects. What you give, you get. And I think that's going to be why it's important for you guys to speak your heart. Because if you're speaking from the heart and you are getting back what you are giving out, isn't that what you want? Don't you want clear, open communication, heartfelt love, honesty, integrity? It's time for you to communicate in the same way that you want to be communicated with. Okay, what goes around comes around. You give what you get. Okay, guys, let's get started. You have in the past Ace of Wands reversed, the Empress reversed, and the Devil card, Capricorn energy. For what you're dealing with presently, you have the Ace of Swords, two aces side by side. That's interesting. The Two of Wands reversed, and the Page of Cups reversed. What's coming for you in your future? You have the Knight of Cups, beautiful, good romance card. You have the Nine of Cups reversed, and you have Temperance reversed, Sagittarius energy. And then what your guides and ancestors want you to know, you have the Nine of Swords, the Up All Night card. You have the Knight of Swords reversed. And you have the Wheel of Fortune ending up the reading. Beautiful way for the reading to end. Okay, let's see what your themes are going to be for this week, Pisces. You have, it's time to take action. Is that the full moon? The new moon in Aries. And I really get with this card, what you give, you get. If you're wanting the change to come and you're wanting to see positive change, Pisces, it's time to take action. And you definitely have that playing out in your tarot cards too. And we'll cover that. But it's time to get up and make things happen. Don't rely on other people to do it for you, Pisces. It's time for you to take the lead and you to be the boss of yourself. You have nothing is yet set in stone. So there's mutable energy. You're a mutable sign. You can change things. You're flexible. And it's time to maybe get crystal clear about what you're wanting to manifest, what goals you're trying to set in your life, and how you want the ending to play out in a situation. Very interesting. Okay, what you've been dealing with, Pisces, you have the Ace of Wands reversed. There has been a lack of passion and drive in your important area, whatever it is that drew you to this video. It could be love, it could be work, it could be anything. But it's time for you to get this card upright and find your passion, find what gets you going and what keeps you, those creative juices flowing, because there's a lack in that area right now. Let's get a clarifier for all these cards here. Guys, if you're new to my channel and you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do so, and please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, the clarifier, oh, Devil, and you've got the Devil in this row as well. Bad habits, I think, are keeping you from your goals and dreams, Pisces, from whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in this life or at this time in your life. What can you do to change it? You can take control over this. It's up to you to get in the driver's seat and not let other things drive you. So if you're drinking too much, if you're spending money the wrong way, if you don't have your head on right, if you're getting distracted by things that, really aren't helping you, it's time to get that under control. Okay. This is Capricorn energy as well. If there's a Capricorn around you, Capricorns are really good at putting in the hard work to make changes, and I feel like that's another part of the message here for you. It's time to roll your sleeves up and get busy. You have the Empress reversed. This can also be about your health. Maybe you have been letting things slide, but I think it's about not showing yourself enough love. You've not nurtured your goals and dreams, Pisces. You've been, I want to say, and this sounds harsh. I don't like to be harsh with my readings, but it sounds like, and I'm getting this feeling like there's been some laziness going on, like you know what you want to draw into your life, and you've been dreaming about it because Pisces is the dreamer, but you've not really put the work in that is required as well. And it's time for you to do that. Okay, let's get a clarifier. We have the Six of Cups. I feel like this is a pattern that keeps coming back. Like maybe you know what you want out of life, or whatever the area is. Maybe it's the job, or maybe you know what kind of partner you want. And maybe you're letting that partner, an old partner, come back that you don't want because it's easy. You know, we get comfortable, we get lazy like that. Or you repeat habits knowing that you need to create new habits around it. That's what I feel like this card is really telling you. Don't let the past creep back in and rob you of your future. Okay. Ooh, that's what I'm gonna call the video. Don't let the past. Okay. And then we have the Devil card. This, once again, is bad habits getting in our way. It's those things that really mess us up in life, that take control and kind of ruin things for us. So what are you doing here that could be messing up your life, or that could be robbing you of the success that you want to experience? It's time to get control over it now, Pisces. It's going to cause you heartache if you don't. This is, you know, it's really important if you want to manifest happiness, or if you want more happiness in your life, you've got to do something different if you're falling in this old pattern that you keep. And that's what I feel like it is for Pisces, is there are just patterns that keep turning up in your life and you're not conquering them. And it's time once and for all to break the chains that this devil has on you and quit experiencing the heartache. Okay. Let's take a look at your romance cards. You have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Are any of you looking at getting married? Are you looking at, is there a partner that you are currently maybe engaged to? Maybe you're making wedding plans. Maybe things, I'm kind of getting a sense that they're not going your way, because we have nothing is yet set in stone. If you are not happy, Pisces, with this person or with getting married in general, you haven't walked down the aisle yet. The wedding hasn't taken place yet, Pisces. There's time for you to save yourself if you're not ready. And that doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage wedding. That can be a partnership. That can be a business deal. Nothing is set in stone yet, okay? There's still time for you to back out, or for you to make the changes that you want to see. But you have to do it, okay? And we have getting to know each other. Okay, it's time for you to really dig deep, fact find, go deeper into a situation. And now, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So if you are in a relationship, Pisces, and this is speaking to you about the relationship, it's time to go deeper. It's time for you to really get to know the person that you're involved with, especially if you're feeling like they could be marriage material, and you want to make sure. You don't want to just roll the dice and see what happens. You really get to know this person. I feel like this is calling on Virgo energy to really get analytical and really nitpick something so that you know if it's really for you. And that can be whether it's your love life or another area. Doesn't have to be the love life, but it could be, okay? Where you're presently at, we're going to start looking at things in a new way, Pisces. You're going to have new ideas, a new creative spark with these aces right next to each other, okay? It's time for you to dig deep, getting to know what really makes you happy, gives you that happiness, and look at things a new way. I want you to communicate better, and I want you to be honest with yourself and with your partner and with anyone in your life that deserves honesty, which is everybody. So it's time for you to get honest with yourself and with other people. And that's where you're going to find your true happiness, okay? Let's get a clarifier for that Ace of Swords. That's where the victory is. It's time for you to look at a situation with fresh eyes and from a different perspective so that you can determine what road you want to take, okay? We're clarifying right now. Nothing is yet set in stone. It's time for you to take action and figure out, is this the way you want to go? So I feel like you've been blocked with your creativity. There's several cards here. They're just saying that. And maybe you're trying to create a new job or a new avenue of money or a deeper relationship with someone. But there's this blockage that you've been really struggling with, especially with these two devil cards. It's time to do some soul searching, Pisces, and figure out what is it that you really, really want before something does get set in stone and it's going to be harder to back out of. The King of Swords is the king of clarity. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's going after. He knows how to get there. And it's time for you to cling on to this energy and be very clear-minded about what you want. Start journaling. I'm really getting that someone needs to journal and make lists so that it helps to give you the clarity that you need to make these opportunities happen. Okay? Page of Cups reversed. You've not been listening to your intuition. I feel like your psychic abilities are so good, Pisces. You're the best in the zodiac wheel of listening to your intuition, but you haven't been doing that. So whatever intuitive hits you've been getting, it's time to start taking them seriously, okay? Really pay attention. Let's get clarity. The Queen of Wands. She knows how to go after what she wants in life, and it's time for you to start doing that too. It's time for you to put what you want and need first, not put everybody else first, Pisces, because you're famous for doing that. I'm a Pisces rising, and I know how that goes, how we can very easily just get stuck in that pattern of putting other people ahead of us, and then we're never happy. And it's time for you to become this Queen of Wands and put yourself first for once. Okay, let's get some affirmations for us to manifest wealth and money. I choose, okay? This is, someone else pulled this card too, or another sign. I choose to focus on the positive aspects of my life and find opportunities, with that Two of Wands, for growth and, in difficult times. Okay, you got to remember life is about choices, Pisces, and it's time for you to start choosing the things that are going to make you happy. We also have, I rise to any challenge that comes my way. This came up in another reading as well. Every experience helps me evolve and grow into a better person. So as I want you to think about what the lessons with this Six of Cups, these are the lessons that need to come back and what you need to remember, Pisces. When you've gone through a hard time in the past, it's time for you to remember, what was that hard time teaching you, and carry that with you into the future. Stop repeating things and start gaining the wisdom from the experiences so that you don't keep repeating these patterns, because it's time to move on. Now, what's coming at you? This is you, King of Cups. Whenever you show up for yourself in a reading, it's an area, you're showing up in strength and power. I really feel like this message is going to hit home for a Pisces that really needs to hear it. This is also about romanticizing your life, loving yourself enough to go after your goals and dreams. And a clarifier for that is the World. I think you're finally going to learn the lessons, Pisces, and they're not going to need to come back to you. I think you are ready to close this chapter, whatever it is that keeps coming up and blocking you from your goals and dreams, and you're going to move forward with it. We have the Nine of Cups reversed. This is you not getting your heart's desire because you're not evolving, okay? If you want this card upright, you have to remember the lessons that have shown up for you in the past so that you don't repeat them. This is also about overindulging. And remember how I told you that you want a clear head going forward. And so that you're communicating well with the Ace of Swords. The King of Swords has his head on straight. Don't overindulge. Someone might be doing that. That might be, that might be what the Devil card is that's holding you back, is the overindulgence that you're experiencing, because you've got the Devil twice here, and it could be time to break that pattern. Let's see what this is about. It's standing in the way of your security and your stability. Maybe you're overspending in an area, or maybe you're spending so much time or money partying and overindulging that it's starting to affect your bills and your finances. And it's time to get that under control, okay? That's going to hit home for a certain Pisces. We have Temperance reversed. It's out of balance. This is Sagittarius energy, but it's time to restore order from chaos. It's time to become emotionally balanced. You are overindulging, and it is messing with your clarity and your sense of who you are and what you want. This isn't what you want your life to look like, Pisces. So it's time to regain the balance that's missing and get this situation under control. The clarifier. It's time, I think, to, when someone's offering for you to go out with them and party and maybe, spend too much money or drink too much or whatever, you've got to start learning to say no and focus on what's really important and bringing the balance back into your life. Because all of this good time stuff is only fun for so long. You're going to wake up one day in chaos because you haven't done the work to have the goals and the dreams that you're trying to manifest. And I feel like that's what your guides and your ancestors are trying to tell you here. Pay attention to your dreams. They're coming to you in your dreams, trying to give you this message. And I hope that as you're hearing what I'm saying, that it's ringing true and you're like, oh yeah, I was feeling that the other night. Or, this isn't new. This isn't new what Renee is telling me. But the Up All Night card, you're stressed out because you're getting what you're giving, and you're not giving your best. You're getting second best. And it's time for you to start working on what you want, being number one. Hang on to those goals and dreams. Hang on to what is really important in life and let go of the stuff that's not. The good times, yeah, they're fun memories with the Six of Cups, but are they paying the bills? Are they making you an attractive partner? Are they making you an attractive business partner? Are you getting what you want in life? No, you're probably not, because you're not focusing, you're out of focus. You're not honing in on the King of Swords and putting the focus where it needs to be, and that is with getting your life on track. Knight of Swords. I think you've been struggling with this Knight of Swords reversed. It's been an inner struggle for you, Pisces. And what I'm saying, I think, is just resonating and letting you know that, yeah, she's right. This is the reading that's telling me I need to get off my butt and make sure I'm doing right. And this is your confirmation. The clarity for that. Oh my gosh. Okay. You're clarifying, it's clarifying itself, okay? What I just said, make sure you're taking that to heart, Pisces, because it's really, really important for you. Can't make that up. Two knights, one's reversed, one's upright. It's telling you, start doing what you know you're supposed to be doing, okay? And then you're going to experience the beautiful change that's supposed to come your way. The Wheel of Fortune, one of the luckiest cards in the deck. Good fortune can come your way. Life comes in cycles, and you've had this cycle of having fun and maybe overindulging, but now it's time to get things under control and break destructive patterns, the patterns that are holding you back. Knight of Wands. Love yourself enough to move forward, to really embrace your goals and your dreams and know that they're important and that you can have them, but you have to take the action to have them. They're not just going to be handed to you. Nobody's coming to save you. It's time for you to be your own source of strength and work hard and make it happen. Okay, Pisces, I hope the reading resonated. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, hit like, and I will see you back here with another reading next week. Catch my daily card pulls and my nightly card pulls as well in the shorts. Love you guys. Bye-bye.